Hey everyone, this is Gadimshi Golden Sun. I had a very interesting dream and it really resonates with some things. And so if this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe and comment how this resonates with you. So as I've been walking on the path of the enlightened, the chosen path, the narrow road, I've been letting everyone go as I'm led. And so for a while I haven't responded to my biological mom for some weeks now. And just this night, as I was resting, first the Most High told me to come to my car because I didn't have a place to stay, and I still don't at this time. I know there's a place for me to be, and I'm en route to that. However, I'm sleeping in my car. And so this rising, as I was, sleeping, the dream that I fell into was, for some reason, I felt led to go back to my mom's house for something. It was almost like I had all my things packed, but I went there just for a moment to either do something, just had something to do. And so I went there. And while I was there, it was almost like there was a little function, a little gathering, but it was very small. And while it was happening, I was in the basement doing what I needed to do. It's like I had some things that I had left. And while I was trying to get these things, there's so many signs because there's a short gathering happening upstairs. And it had a lot to do with my biological brother and something about him having his child. And it was like these animals kept trying to show signals of something going on. And it was kind of like an anteater. And it's like this animal's too big for this environment. Like the anteater was like jumping from. So we were seated inside they were seated in the living room, and I was standing, and it's almost like this anteater was like trying to glue itself to the sliding door. Like if you were sitting in your living room, there's like a window to the outside, and this anteater was jumping onto the window, and like jumped off the window, but nobody was paying it any attention. So I noticed it, and it was just different signs I saw along the course of the dream. And then more so towards the end of the dream, I saw that, what I had came to do was completed. So I was packing up my things to get them back into my car and leave. And then here came my mom. She was like, "You're not leaving." Like, "Nah, why are you leaving?" She just tried to throw so many excuses to me. And I mean, to be 10,000% honest, like always, family, I felt like that shit was real. I felt like I was there. And after I seen that she was going to try to resist me to leave, I was like, fuck it, we're leaving now. We're not even taking all the shit that we came with. We even leaving some of this shit because we don't have time to fuck around with her. So as I packed my things up and I knew that I had everything I needed, I started proceeding up the stairs. And as soon as I get to the front door, I see the fucking police lights. Like, she done called the fucking police, yo. Oh, man. When I saw that shit, bro, I was like, man, I knew I wasn't supposed to come that this motherfucker. I ain't never been called the police on in my life. I'm too walking with God to be called the police on, bitch. The police gonna come over here and catch a word from the Lord God. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be putting the offering plate in the basket. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was a little salty. And so, when the police people had came to the door, they wasn't really wearing their whole badge and uniform type thing. You know what I'm saying? They came all right, but they wasn't really all, you know what I'm saying, in their uniforms and stuff. And so when they had came, they was just, they walked in, and the man, what he was saying was, he was basically talking to her. He was like, if this man has not done anything against the law, what he's really doing is he's changing the entire frequency. What he's really doing is he's being exalted so that he can bring glory to the name of God. What he's really doing is this, and that. The man was basically telling her, you don't have no power over this man. You don't have no control over this man. You don't have nothing to say over his life. He's doing good things with his life. He's finding his way. He's finding his path. She was just looking down. He had like 4 or 5 police cars. I thought, they brought the whole department for me. I mean, That shit was crazy. And so as I started looking at this situation, I was like, I don't even have to be here for this conversation. Like, you can sort this shit out with y'all. I'm out. I'm going to get with you. And that's how I felt. That's how I felt. And so as soon as I seen that part, I closed my eyes in the dream, and then I opened my eyes in real life. And I was like, I knew this was that was it. I knew that was it. So I don't know if this message is going to resonate with everybody, but along the course of this path, as the Most High has been selecting us, electing us, and we've been answering our phone, because, many are called. Few answer the phone. So you got to make sure that you're answering your phone about all that God is saying, leading, and guiding inside of you to do. The Most High Mother and Father always speaking to you. You got to be about that holy business like it's yours, because it is. And there's nobody else that's going to be created on this existence to do what God, the Most High, guides you here to do. So you got to be about your holy business. And so I feel really happy about it now, because I'm in my car right now. You know what I'm saying? And so I woke up, I closed my eyes in that bitch, and I woke up right here. I'm like, man, that was a motherfucking setup. And I know why I came. Because earlier in this same time frame, this same weekend here on June 9th, certain people have been reaching out to my platform. You know what I'm saying? I give God. I live God. I am the Lord in me. And I don't have no desire to lord over nobody. Just over my whole shadow. Just over my whole habits. Just over my whole consciousness. And I don't leave no space for nobody to leave no seeds in my garden of God. You feel me? So you got to be the Lord for yourself. This is what Scripture said. I am the Lord, and there is no other beside me. That's my life. And that's the life of every chosen one when you walk with the Most High. You are the Lord in your life. And so I started seeing that some of these people started reaching out to my platform, where I'm really just giving God back to himself, back to herself, so people can live in wholeness with them, God, mind activated. Because that's the time it is. We clock in that age of Aquarius, and I'm pouring the water along the way. However, when I started blocking some of these people and stopped responding to some of these people, a really, really, really good sister who's sharing such a divine message. This sister's name is Shavi Zane. Man, she spoke something about this too. I'm gonna have to go comment on her video, because this shit happened to me now. But what was I saying, Father? Yes, as we continue to start walking and blocking, walking and blocking these folks because they're trying to follow us, dragging us back into fucking nowhere. The past don't have nothing for you. I promise. You got everything you needed from there. The only thing that's interested now is where your God got you going. Everything else is old. And you're damn sure going to be bored being there. You're not going to be fulfilled. There's nothing back there. So, what was I going to say, Lord? Yes, thank you, Father. So basically the summary was, as I started blocking these people, they started sending other people to me. It's almost like I can see that this auntie, who has no authority in fucking nowhere, how in my life, but I do know, she's associated with my biological mom a certain way. I see her showing up on my platform, you know what I'm saying, where I'm giving God consciousness, giving Christ consciousness. And, one of my biggest rules is, if you can't resonate or reciprocate, then you can't hate. Not close. You got to hate from far away. You know what I'm saying? And so when I started seeing her follow my pages, I was like, oh, I know they on some conversation shit. They trying to slide in, try to slide around, you know what I'm saying? Just to be around and be around. No, motherfucker, we don't be around to be around shit. You either real with the energy, or you're not nowhere close to it. And so, when I seen these new accounts follow my page, and I seen these names, started seeing these faces, I was like, y'all motherfuckers don't belong here. Excuse me to say, I want everybody to come. I wanted everybody to come at one point. I did all the work I could do to ensure that people got the knowledge, that people got the awareness. I did everything I could do for them to make the choices for themselves, but they didn't. And so now it's like, no, I'm not going to even entertain you walking around in here. You're not even going to walk around on this platform. Because you just scrolling my platform, you haven't liked nothing I've posted. You followed me 2 hours ago, block, remove follower, block. Because I'm not opening no doors for no motherfuckers to try and talk to me about nothing. You had all the years to talk to me as I was delivering this truth. You had all the years to talk to me as I was giving this knowledge. You had all the years to talk to me while I was developing myself and I was not bothering no fucking body. Now that I've decided to walk on my development, now that I've been able to walk strong, telling myself, y'all gonna catch these lessons another time, but you're not gonna catch me. Goodbye. Y'all gonna catch these teachings another time, but you're not gonna catch them from me. Goodbye. Now these people trying to follow my pages and sneak in. Now it's like, okay, no, I know what that means. That means hard block. That means here comes my electric fence. Touch it if you want to. That means, oh, there's nobody coming. Wall of fire for that ass. Anybody try to come behind me, gonna have to get hit with these flames. If you can penetrate these flames, please proceed. But this degree is not calculable, and we don't burn for ashes. You know what I'm saying? This all-consuming fire do not burn for ashes. This all-consuming fire is not for cooking. Now I know I'm running the message a little bit, y'all, but this is what happened in the physical. You know, I started seeing these people follow my pages, and I was like, no, I'm not even going to entertain this for a moment, not the whole day, because I don't have no hope that y'all are going to get it. I've given up all my hope to the Most High. I don't have no care. Here, God, what you want to do with this care of mine? Oh, we going to awaken the planet? Bet. I don't have a fuck for nothing else. I only had one fuck. Here you go, Lord. So I give my fuck to the Most High. And I walk with the Most High because I'm living the life of Christ myself. And everybody can watch. Mom, dad, brother, sister, uncle, auntie, you name it, who knows it. I don't give a fuck. I only had one, and I gave it to the Most High God. So family, that was the message. Just recognize that as you start blocking some of these people, as you start, you know what I'm saying, leaving some of these people behind, as you've already did all you could to bring them with you, you know what I'm saying, don't even take it personally. Don't even be hard on yourself. But then if you start seeing them in your dreams, just recognize that this is what happens when energy tries to reach and it don't have no fulfillment. It tries to reach and it shows you the attempts. And that's why it seemed like I had a family gathering, because I was like, I wasn't there for the gathering. I went there on my own conscious choice. But when I got there was a fucking gathering. So, you know, many people may be involved with trying to influence where you know you're going, where you're being led and guided. But that's why I started off this message with I am the Lord, because we have to have all these words in the right orientation for our God self. You know what I'm saying? Not to have no power over anybody other. That's some ego 3-dimensional thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who wants to have power over anybody in any type of measure is just not enlightened. Straightfacts.com, period. Because there's a freeness on this energy called Earth. It's called free will. I call it free choice because there's only one will to me. I don't have a will for myself. That's how people fuck themselves up. I have one will, which is my Father's will, and I claim that as mine. So my free choice is choosing what God said. I could have been a burglar if I wanted. I could have been a scammer if I wanted. I could have been, you know what I'm saying, a cybersecurity professional if I wanted. I've chosen to be the living Christ. And if you have a fucking problem with that, then you have a fucking problem with the Most High. And I have nothing to do with that. You're just going to have a lot of karma for that ass. Summary. Everybody has a choice of what they want to be in this world. If I want to be the light, because I am the light, then I'm very well going to be exactly that. And everybody can watch. The beautiful thing is if the shine is too bright, we got sunglasses for $29.99. So go ahead and send me a DM or email if you'd like to buy some sunglasses. But I am not dimming this shine. It's everybody else's business now that I'm making sure that they can see. And if they want to slow that down, sunglasses, $29.99 for that ass. And if it's bothering you a little bit too much, baby, we'll develop some sunblock, $12.97. We'll get y'all some $13 sunblock right out here, but we gonna keep shining this shit. So with that being said, y'all, if this message resonated with you in any capacity, make sure to subscribe, share a like, and drop a comment and tell me all about, you know what I'm saying, tell everybody about your experience and some of the things you're moving through so, you know, that it's just not us, you know. But with that being said, keep shining, keep glowing, keep growing, and keep doing all that the living spirit of God, I am, is doing that you're going to do. I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Take care. Peace and love.